Timers ready. Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, 2 at a time, butcher block, 3-man team. So they're going to tag in and out. 20-inch tulip poplar log. We saw some absolute specimens in this earlier, as Matt Koger and Jason Lentz can attest to. They had like a 4-inch branch in the center of their cut. Scooter's got a good cut going right now. Getting those chips out of that near wood. Looks like Ben Whalen's got a good cut going as well. You notice Merck and Hansen still catching their breath after that 3-board. This is probably very beneficial for them. They'll to turn it loose here and just a few more swings for one of these guys. Now the trick is, folks, you've got to be able to draw the chips out of it. So if you open it up too big, you can't get that wedge that is your axe to draw those chips out. So they have a nice narrow mark right now. You see Scooter stepped around, trying to use the corners of the blocks to help him out and get those chips out of the way. Ben Hansen and Devin Merkley now getting into the log. Scooter's got great technique going here, getting those chips out. He's just going to have a wall of wood in the center that Jason's going to be able to plug away at here. And here comes Jason back into the log. And Ben Whalen now back into the log as well. It is a lot of wood in these blocks, folks. Great communication going on down here for Scooter and Jason. They've got good cuts. Looks like Team Browse and Ben Squared has a slight advantage right now on position 5. Cheer them on up here, folks. They can hear you. This is a lot of work. A lot of work. Jason having some good luck hitting that near chip out. Ooh, a little bit of a knot in there. All right, Merck now going in, trying to remove that top chip out. Going 4 across on this monster. Trying to pull that top chip is a lot easier when you've already taken out the bottom. He's making quick work now of this top scarf. It looks like a chain gang worth of choppers down there on position 5 right now with the Hansens and Browse. The Whalen just still giving it a go on that far side. Browse is looking at it going, you got it, Ben. You got it. It's been a long weekend, man. Yeah, just keep staring at it. Yep. Merck's doing a lot of work to this top scarf down here. Looking like it is Browsey in the lead right now down there. Oh man, Devin spent the 3-board jig and the butcher catching up with him finally. Scooter trying to bore it in now from this side. Scooter trying to get massive chips out of that far side now. There's a lot of wood over there.
Bar, number 5, wiggling.
Ooh, there goes the drives. Browsey and Whalen trying to get this thing to come off. And there it is. Ben Squared and Browse taking the heat. We'll stick with Scooter, McCadden, and Merkley. They're getting pretty close as well, folks. So immediately following this, we're going to have our obstacle pole. They're getting close. Keep cheering them on, folks. Almost there. Getting those chips out. Jason with a sense of humor. How you doing, Devin? McCadden sliding in, trying to get this thing to come off. It started to wiggle there in the center. Oh yeah, there it is. One more big hit should do it. There it is. Give him a big round of applause, folks.
Right over here. Mashed potatoes. I said, gosh, Johnny making mashed potatoes.
Matt's taking a good axe away now.
Hey, Sophia, when you come to my
Use
house,
somebody
next
else's
time, I'll
axe.
make you mashed potatoes.
Mess that up in it. Take that.
Sleepover.
Oh my Lord.
Watermelon.
Oh my Lord.
Sophia, do you want some watermelon?
There it is!
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, 20-inch butcher block here. Teams of 3. You can have 2 chopping at the same time on the block. Matt Koger's got a pretty decent hole on that side already. So does Jason Lenz. Looks like Bo Quinn's just trying to muscle the entire chip out of it. He just did. He just got a massive chip to fall on stand 1. So Matt's going for a nice and smooth technique. He's got a small chip, a small face going on the front side of this log. Will Brook keeping the pace on it on the front side of this side. You guys can see from the crowd. He's got a good cut going so far. Ben Nicely waiting to get tagged in, as is Grant Foreman. Grant Foreman may not get tagged in. Jason and Matt are making short work of that block over there on position 5. Just be the moral support, Grant. Just the moral support. Yeah. Go, team. I know Bo Quinn is an animal. He's just ripping chips out of this thing on this side. All right, Will's tagging out. In comes Ben Nicely. These guys working together. Will's definitely communicating with them very nicely on this side. Grant Foreman tagging in for the champ. Oh, his axe is very sticky though. Very sticky. Taking a long time for Grant to pull that thing out. Giving these guys a time on stand 1 to catch up. Big knot over there as well on the inside of that block. Will Brook keeping the pace. Ben Nicely cutting really well too. I'd say slight advantage to stand 5 right now, but these guys are really getting into the small wood on stand 1 as well. Grant's finally getting some chips around that knot to fall out. You see Matt Koger checking his axe too. I don't know if he hit a big ugly on that side of the log as well. Mark Bo Quinn back into the cut on position 1. You see Will just keep going with the flow. Just keep the axe moving. That is the key to the butcher block. Just keep going, keep the rhythm. I'd say it's pretty even right now across the stage. That knot down there is really holding the chip in on Matt Coker and Jason Lentz's stand. Nicely is just thumping this thing. He was drinking some of that lumberjack fuel earlier. All right, Will's trying to go just a bit higher. Trying to chip that thing out. Get it to go. Beautiful rhythm on stand one right now. Folks, keep cheering them on. They can hear you up here. This is going awesome. There it is, stand one. What a cut on stand one. These guys are pumped up. That knot down there on stand number 5 still haunting Grant Foreman. Just cannot get the chips out of that thing. Oh, and he just hit it and the axe bounced back almost into his face. That part of the block is very hard. You might want to go get just one of those Husqvarnas and carve that thing out of there. Holy cow. That thing is brutal. It's like a 3-inch limb coming out of this side of the block. They're all just saying they're saying they're done with it, I think, over here. Guys, give them all a big round of applause. Athletes ready.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Butcher block. Seen a couple chips hitting the deck already. I didn't think it'd be for a few more hits that we'd see anything with how rugged these things look. Lefko's finding health though. This outer shell is rugged. He's drawn 1 chip so far. Got a bit of a sticky situation with his axe there, but here they come. Now the chips are falling out of that block. Looks like Brumpa's got a decent cut going there. On position 2 with Parsons. Look at Bradshaw and Wilson down there. Wilson's got some thunderous blows trying to dismantle this thing. I like the strategy by Lefko over here. He's got a really narrow chip. And then he's going to have Chris Henning come in behind him and kind of break this thing out.
20 by 20.
Should have went to the
You see
mill.
Wilson's already tagged in down there for
Oh, and
Jamie
it belongs to Butcher
on the
Block.
first cut.
$100 and butcher block.
Hello.
Bradshaw's stepping
Yeah, I
out.
mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
nice.
Bradshaw's coming out. Here comes Jamie. Jamie Coger now
I
into the
almost
cut.
can't afford to do that. That's why I got that Buckeye.
Yeah. for sure.
Lefko now is hopping out. Here comes Chris
I'll make
Henning.
sure it's good when it hits the ground. If it's not, I'll go to something else. But I'm going to let everybody know.
He's
Sure, I'll
trying to
send
get
out the email.
nice and deep into that
For some reason,
on the
Buckeye
front.
to be determined.
Got a
I'll
good
let
strategy.
everybody know.
Lefko did a pile of work in the front of that log.
Good luck on that end of the block there.
On position 1. Wilson now tagging out. Here comes Bradshaw again on position 3. Cheer him on up here, folks. This is a lot of work. They can hear ya. Chris has got a great cut going there. Getting those
It did go to a middle.
dinner plate sized chips
then they
to come
gave it
out
back
this
to you?
20 by
I know, right over
20
there.
inch
Oh my God.
tulip poplar log.
Did you guys go in the barn yesterday?
Yeah.
That's why they had a reunion.
Looks like they're
Yeah,
getting
it's
pretty
awesome.
close. Getting able to take this
Yeah, they
thing
did
off.
well. I mean, for what they got,
Bradshaw and Wilson still giving it a solid go down there. Looks like the young gun team here on position 2 having a problem getting those chips out. There we go. Parsons says, "Oh, I got chips for you, pal. I got chips for you." There they are. All right, it's coming down to the end here. This front side of the log here for Waterfield looks beautiful. He's on right now. Lefko and Henning really did a nice job getting way inside of it. Got a little bit of a pin knot in the center. Could create a bit of an issue when they go to drive it off. Bradshaw and Jamie still expecting it to go down there. That block's wiggling a little bit. They're driving the block off on one. And there it is. Stand one, Lefko. Hanging in Waterfield, take it. Great cut. Great cut. We'll stick with team 2 and team 3 here. Team Young Gun against Team Heavyweight. Ooh, big knot down there. Big knot on position 3. It's not what you're looking to see. It could be an axe record. The young guys have got a lot of steam left in them, though. Doing a good job. Cheer them on, folks. They can hear you over there. Bradshaw and Jamie almost to a point where they can get it to drive off. They are definitely sucking some wind, though. This is a massive block. Trying to cut through. It's starting to wiggle, starting to wobble a little bit. Josh is driving straight across now. A couple more hits should do it. There it is. Give him a big round of applause, folks. All right, let's stick with Team Young Gun over here. Position 2. You know, I can't knock the strategy. Now they're just trying to take the hinges out of it. Zach, you gonna tag in for these guys or what? Absolutely not, he says. They got themselves into this mess. They can get themselves out. Hunter definitely still got a little bit of pace over there. Here comes Alec Parsons back into the block. Oh, easy with the chips there, boys. Rake them out if you're going to lose your footing. You saw Bo Quinn take a spill last night. Mr. Brumbaugh is definitely saying, all right, this is getting silly. This is getting silly. All right, let's keep cheering them on up here, folks. Definitely a lot of work. Now, if you don't have experience with cutting big wood like this, you don't know how much of a chip you can take out to efficiently get this block to come apart. Looks like these guys tried to open it up 20 inches. And you can't wedge those chips out with these axes if you open it up that big. You want to open it up like 14 or 15 inches. There's a big chip for Hunter there. So now Nathan's trying to walk him through it a little bit. I know up next we're going to have our first heat of the obstacle pole. Obstacle pole, getting ready in that. Chase Lutke and Tyler White. Now they're handing different axes in. This has turned into a community affair here on position 2.
Do we have a 10-minute time limit?
All right, now we're working as a team here. Cheer them on up here, folks. This is a thing of beauty. Nathan coaching him through here. Handing him his axe. That's a bold strategy. That's like sharing $500 with a friend. Oh, they're making some headway now on this thing. They're going to have it up against the ropes here shortly. pretty sure the guys in this heat right now are saying, I thought you said this was Sunday Fun Day. Looks like they've got about 4 or 5 inches on this hinge to go left. All right, here we go. Trying to get some chip hits out on the drive side, the short side on this side. There it is, trying to get that thing chipped out a little bit. All right, so here comes Alec back into this. Oh, there's some wiggle in this near wood. He's got the near wood broke on this side. Keep cheering him on, folks. This is a lot of work. Imagine splitting firewood at home. After a couple minutes, you take a break. These guys have been cutting for nearly 5 or 6 minutes now.
Try 10.
How many minutes?
10.
10 minutes, all right. 10 minutes of cardio here. All right, they're getting ready to drive this thing off together here. All right, keep cheering them on up here, folks. They could use the help. Need that adrenaline bump. Dum, 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 dum. Man, that thing is stubborn. It doesn't help there's also a knot on this front face. Trying to get some of these. Going for the drive now. It's wiggling. Just got to find those last couple fibers in there. One more big one. There it is. Give him a big round of applause.